Hello and welcome to part 117. Like usual, check the description for any timestamps you're interested in. Otherwise, thanks for sticking around for the play-by-play. We had a beggar visit us last time. Let's pause this and send someone out to speak with them. Besides that, we have been working on our river expansion here, trying to divert this river to make this look more natural. We're still working on that. And we've been working on kind of an underground bunker area. Now, I thought about this a little bit, and I think I'm going to change the way the stairs enter here. I think I'm going to switch them to the other side. Let's get that started here. I think the plan is going to be we'll go down the stairs on this side instead of where we have them now, and that way I could have an underground tunnel system continue this way where these stairs are, and I can have more rooms branch off that way. Excuse me. Let's give to the beggar. That has no hit points. Let's go give him something that's actually usable. Okay, food. Let's give him a variety. Got a hat. I'll give him a hat. And let's go down the list, see if we have some clothes we can give them. Here's some clothing. Okay, hopefully that's enough to get something. Let's see. Good variety of food, some clothing. Fortunately, that is not enough. Or it might be too much. Just gonna have you destroy these tiles while you're here. Perfect. Let's get that mined out. We'll switch the stairs to the other side. Okay. We don't want to get too carried away working on the bunker. Bunker isn't a huge priority. We still have some rooms available. We want to focus on this river here. I think we're going to need to put this slope somewhere else as well, because we're going to start digging this out eventually. And this slope is going to be useless over here. Let's put one here. Once we dig out here, we can get rid of that. It's not urgent to get rid of it right away. Let's increase that speed a little bit. Okay, one of the other things I wanted to do was get a druid assigned. I want to take a moment to go through our people to see who is available to be a druid. I believe they need, yes, they need to be a zealot. Let's go through, see if we can find out who's available. Preferably not anyone that's on melee, and preferably be someone on first or second shift. So let's skip our melee. Let's skip our two other roles. Let's go through, see who we can find. Now, ideally, I know it says Arcad, you were Arcadius before. You are eager to do druid duties, because you are a pagan. So I was hoping to find someone else who's also a pagan. Now, might just be temporary that I have another druid assigned, and eventually I will assign him to be our druid. But right now we're gonna have to wait. Let's keep cycling through. Before we go any further though, let's pause this. Looks like our caravan has arrived at our destination. Let's go barter. We have herbs to trade and beeswax. Didn't bring a whole lot else. Let's see what they have. They don't have any gold. We like apple saplings. Okay, we needed pine and willow seeds. Let's get pine. I don't see willow here. And I know we need cabbage. Let's just get the beet and carrot while we're here. Still have a lot of money to work with. What do they have that we want? Animals, maybe? Traps? You know, we could use some tallow. I think our tallow is actually running a little bit low. Let's get some gold. Barley is good. We don't need sticks. We have way too many sticks our own base. You know what? We can't grab all of those fire traps. You know what? We are over our storage limit. Let's see. Can we get a sheep? We'll grab some trout, I suppose. 43. They're making money off of us. Can I grab another animal? Looks like we can. Okay, 57 trout. We're making some money. It's not coin, but gold is useful. We're going to need that for... I believe we're going to be putting a lot of gold chests in other rooms in the new chambers. So we're going to need that. Let's head back. Okay. Other caravan has arrived. Excellent. Let's go trade there as well. We sent a little bit more variety here. They also don't have coins. What do they have that we want? They have a lot of components here, wooden ones. You know what? Let's get one more wall sign. More apple sapling. They have pine. Let's grab some pine. No willow though. Let's grab some more seeds. Okay. What else do they have that we want? Food, I suppose? That will last a while. This is a meal. Okay, how much can we grab? 93? Alright, we're making a profit. We'll probably put this up by the barn where we have our stairs going down to the basement there, our underground bunker. We're going to have our new chambers. And let's head back. Okay, Now, we were trying to find out who was the most suitable to be our druid, at least temporarily. Looking for someone to be a zealot. Okay, there's one option, Gelle. Late here is another option. Mag, or Madge. He's devout, not a zealot. There's another one, Summer. Dear Mod. Unfortunately, you're on night shift. I don't want to take you off night shift, do I? No, I'd prefer someone who was on first shift or second, just because I plan on giving them to first shift and putting them an extra space after the letter before their name, so they end up here with Eric and Foxy. Okay. There you are. Faithless Farmer. You know what? That sounds great. You can believe in the Oak Brethren instead. So let's change you to first shift, and let's put a space after that R, and you'll be at the top here. We can assign you the role. Okay. Let's go change your schedule to first shift, and let's give you some role duties. Let's take a look at your job. You will no longer be urgent hauling, no longer steward duties, and no longer hauling. Everything else is fine. Okay, great. I think we'll wait for the first day of winter and we'll go and have our first ceremony here. Also need to wait for our people to get back. Hopefully everyone will be available. And I think the plan is going to be to start inviting everyone for these rituals. And then we can try to convert everyone into being an Oak Brethren member. Okay, how's our digging been? Alright, got the first part done. Let's get this moved out of the way. Let's copy this, add that in, and let's stylize this. Then once those are put in, we'll take this other part out. We'll fill that in with dirt. Let's go revisit our river here that we're going to be putting in. Looks like we can put in a slope. Let's take a look. Alright, can mine away some more here. Oh, did I go too far? No. I think I might have went too far, but thankfully this is not dirt here. Okay. Let's get these trees out of the way. And let's take a look. You know what? We're probably going to need a lot more wood when it comes to furnishing the basement out. Let's see if we have any mature trees we can get chopped down in the meantime. Just take a moment to look around. Okay, that should be more than enough, I think, for now. Okay, let's increase that speed a little bit. Let's take a look underneath the barn. Okay. Now, this part might be a little bit annoying to get these rooms fitted out and decorated, just because we're going to have all these animals right above us. You're going to have to play with the camera sometimes to see what we're putting in without these animals floating above us. But it's not the end of the world. Okay, there'll be 2 more chambers. How's that training going? Hey, caravan has returned. Okay, you finished that. Let's get you to mine. And who else is on night shift? Preparing food. That's fine. We'll just focus on Kate here. We'll get this section mined out, hopefully. Another caravan has returned. Excellent. You know what? Whoever else is on night shift? Let's see. Mott, you're preparing food? Let's get you to work on this instead. Kate, what is your mining skill? 7? Not the greatest. Better than 0, though. Okay. Put in another staircase. Why did I think winter was coming? Of course summer is coming. Why did I think winter was after spring? Can you imagine if we just missed summer? We got another statue here. Fruitless. Let's get that chopped down. This is also fruitless. That's ripe. Budding. Budding. Ripe one. Let's harvest that. Okay. Do we have bonus trees available? Let's take a look in this area. We got bushes here we need to get rid of. No bonus trees here. Not yet. It's a bit early. Do have some bushes to get rid of though. Hopefully that'll give us some more space for bonus trees to pop up in the future. Otherwise, hopefully we got a good amount of wood from outside here. Alright. You know what, we can just set that to be mined out. Alright, looks like we can go down both sides now, so we can get rid of this side. Let's get rid of one of these at a time. And we need to think about hosting our first event today. Let's not get bogged down by details. Okay. Now to hold an event, we sacrifice some animals. Let's go take a look at our farm. See what we can sacrifice. It's been a while since we checked on our animals here. Let's add these cats to vermin control. And let's go take a look at our dogs. Maybe we have some to haul. Alright, let's add those dogs to haul. We got a lot of goats. Maybe we sacrifice some goats. Let's see, Daisy. Daisy's one of the older female goats. We have an older male goat. We do, Snow. Okay. I think those will be the two that we sacrifice. Just gotta keep an eye on that clock. Oh, a hailstorm. Middle of summer. Well, not the middle, the start of summer. Okay. Looks like we can take this apart. Sithric, let's take care of that right now since you're in the area. Perfect. Start getting that filled in. Let's take a look underground. Alright. Got some chambers ready. What's the temperature like in here? 4 degrees. What's the temperature like in our other bedrooms? 22? I guess we don't have an actual heater there yet. Okay, how's our dirt storage looking? Not bad. Let's expand that a little bit. Expand this out a little bit. You know what? Our stick storage, not doing so great. We need some space for sticks. I guess we're going to copy this, and we're going to put this out here as well. Let's just set this to medium, though. And hopefully that'll clear out some space here. We have a lot of sticks lying around. Fortunately, that hailstorm is damaging some of our crops. How's our food supply? Plenty of meals. Raw meals. Yeah, it looks like it's gone down a bit from what I'm used to seeing. Let's increase that speed a little bit. And it's almost the 16th hour. Settlers are exhausted. Hopefully it's not the settler that will be doing our little sermon here, our ritual. Alright, let's pause this. Let's hold this event. We have our druid. Okay, let's add everyone we have. We're going to try to convert our people to Oak Brethren. We'll see if they like it. We'll see what happens. Alright, 68. And let's see. Daisy and snow. There's one. Did I pass snow? I didn't think I did. Nope. There's snow. Oh, can you only sacrifice one? Okay, I guess snow. Snow it is. Oh. Yeah, I guess snow's near the bottom. Let's just find snow here. Okay. Event quality, 525. If I put a different animal, does it go up? It does. Okay. Is the cow the best one we can sacrifice? 675? Let's take a look. Donkey. No. I wonder if it matters which cow. I wonder if any of our cattle are different ages. You know what, let's close this for a moment. Let's go take a look at our cattle and see which one is the oldest that we want to get rid of. 3 years? 3 years, 9 days? I guess we have a lot more male cows. So Fabio, there's 2 of you. So I'm not sure which one it will pick. There's 1 Fabio. Let's go with the second Fabio. Stampy. What a great name. There is the other Fabio. Okay. Participants of 24. No, we want to go back and add everyone else. Right, all of these people are not Oak Brethren. We've strayed so far from our beginnings. I mean, if we only had 24 people participating, that's less than half. Okay, 68. Let's accept that. Let's unpause this. We'll take a moment. We'll see what our ritual looks like for the first time on this map. And hopefully we have room for all 68, I believe it was. It's a lot. A lot of people to put in one temple. Now, the ones that are unhappy, yeah, I'm assuming they're gonna say they were doing it against their, yeah, not happy. "63 settlers, we're missing 5. There comes a few of them, looks like 3 of them there. How many people is this? 66? Okay, still missing 2 more. There's Rob, and who's the last one? Wheat. Okay. I don't know if we could see through the window here. No, can't really see what's going on. Hailstorm has ended. It's nice to see how happy some of our people are. You know, superior quarters, palatial great hall, luxurious Oak Brethren temple, beautiful surrounding. Definitely don't want our people being unhappy and rebellious, because then they don't do the work we need. Alright, excellent. Let's take a look. Okay, we can scroll down. That's nice. That option's not always available. Sacrifice quality was 30. I don't know what else we could sacrifice. Okay, let's take a moment. Let's see. Gelle. Excellent ritual. Okay. Let's take a moment. Maybe someone who is, yes, not part of the same religion. Let's see. Yeah, they weren't happy that they were part of a ritual. But we'll see. Idea is to convert everyone over, so we're going to keep having rituals. Okay. Looks like we got the one slope here put in and access to it, so we can get this other slope mined away. And we can also start stylizing this bridge. Okay. Now we did put on some other pieces here. Let's stylize these while we're in the area. Now I don't know how easy it's going to be to select the pieces underneath these traps. I have to do one at a time. Settlers are exhausted. Is that you, Eric? You just slept here? You sleeping? Let's get you inside. Okay, well you run in. Let's see if we can stylize this. Okay, back to Eric here. Let's undraft him. And you're going to sleep. Why are you going to sleep? This is your bed down here. Okay. I don't know why you would have switched your beds with someone else. That's interesting. You're the warden. That's your room. Okay. Let's get this filled in here. After that's filled in, we can start taking this out as well. Let's get you to work on that. And mine away more and more over here. Okay. Looks like we can fill in more dirt here. We can also stylize this back the way it was. We'll check back here in a bit. You have to stylize this section that we're adding in. Let's take a look underneath and see how that digging has progressed. Okay, we can put in some doors. Settlers are exhausted. Go to sleep. Okay, it's night shift. Let's go select our night shift. We don't need you preparing food. We got plenty of food. I'm gonna have all of you work on different things here. Get this filled in. What are you doing, Emma? You're sleeping in the water? I mean, if you gotta, you gotta. It's wild. Looks like no one has dug this out either. Let's increase that speed. A little bit worried there's dirt under the water here. There is. Okay. Let's get that picked up. Drinking is fine. Dear Mod, you're preparing food. I'm going to get you to just haul this while you're here. Theo, you're drinking. I'm going to have you work on this piece here. Let's get that taken out. Okay. Let's take a moment. Let's go check in on how Polly is doing. Oh. Did Polly get domesticated? Let's take a moment. Oh, yeah, we have a polecat. Polly is one of ours now. What are you doing outside? I guess we don't have a spot for you. Let's take a look. I guess we'll set this to those animals. Doesn't say polecat. Okay. Well, guess you're free to roam the map. Okay. Let's get that mined away. Alright, Theo. You're not getting trapped here, which is great. What's your mining skill? 1. I should grab someone better. Let's just get you to haul this while you're here. Okay. Mott, you're drinking. I'm going to get you to work on this piece to mine out. You know, let them relax. They can pray, they can drink. Although preparing food, that's not important. Let's get this dug out. Now, our Polly. Polly is female. I wonder if Polly spends any time outside, if they will give birth, because there's male polecats outside. Mott, I'm just going to have you haul that while you're here. And we can have someone else mine away that last piece, and we can put in a slope. And we can start mining away this clay. add in some more soil. But you know what? This bottom piece here, we don't need to put soil. What we're going to do, we're going to put in a reinforced door here. And put soil above that. Just so we have that ready so we can mine our tunnel in the future. Okay, not bad. Gotta start changing this to go a little bit on an angle. I think we're gonna have to mine back here a little bit in this area. Okay. We can start furnishing some of these rooms. Now, I'm not going to put the bed in there. Let's see, which way are these rooms facing? They're wide on the left side. Well, let's hold off on this one. We'll wait until the floor is put in. Okay, we got a deer high banner to hang. Let's go take a look. Like I said before, it might be a bit of a pain with all the animals here. I have to just go on different angles sometimes. Especially in these spots where we have like the cows, the wolves, the chickens. So many. Okay, we also have different trophy racks to put up here. Okay. Let's take a look around. We have the music shelf. Music instruments. Okay. We're going to wait until we actually have people that need bedrooms before we start putting in the actual beds. But for now let's put in the other furniture. This does take up some wood, other resources. We have a friendly visit, lone traveler, have a merchant from the Kingdom of York. Okay, let's give them a minute or two to walk into our compound. We get any more statues? We did. Oh, good statue. Okay. Looks like someone with a sword. We got 4 swords already. I think I'll wait and see till we get many more before we start adding in more. Get some of these bushes taken away. Thought something was growing here for a second. Okay, merchant not in yet. Oh, there they are. Alright, let's go to top of our list here. Foxy, you will be bartering. Is this Winifred? Winifred Hulse. Alright. Maybe they know of a bandit camp nearby. Let's see what they know. How far away is Foxy? You're constructing something? There you are. No news about bandits. Okay, let's just trade. Okay. They don't have any coin. You know what? I'll take your lavish meals. I'll take your barley. I'll take your dubious booze. You know what? I'll take all of your seeds. You don't have that many. And you know what? I kind of want to take your dog. Obviously not just take it. We're going to trade for it. I'm just going to take their dog. Alright, let's see if we have some junk we can sell. Let's go down our list. Why does that look... Why does that look weird? You look like animals. You don't look like an animal. Okay, we got a sturdy painting. Let's get rid of that. Now, they're willing to accept that. Obviously, we're losing money on the trade. And you know what? It's probably fine. We'll trade for their dog. Just want to see if there's any more junk here we can get rid of. No, doesn't look like it. Let's go back to that list, at the very top. Let's see. We're able to get the dog. They have enough weight. We're making some money. Okay. And let's take a look at that domestic animal now. We have to train you, aren't we? Where are you? You're back up this way. Let's train. You are 1 day old. Okay, but we do need male dogs. We only have 4 now. Good thing I purchased that one. I'm just gonna name you Noob the dog since you're new. Let's just name you Otto. Otto the dog. Alright. How's your digging progressing here? I don't think we have enough time today to connect this, but we made some decent progress, I think. Is there a lot of dirt in the water? There's a fair amount of dirt in here. Let's get that hauled away. Do we have room? We got room. Let's expand this just a little bit. Make sure we have space. And Gelle was promoted to the druid role. How long do we have to wait before we promote you? 8 more days. Okay. It's almost till the winter season. Okay. This has been put in. Now, I believe we bought a sign recently. I wanted to see if we could get that installed. Now, does the sign look different than everything else that's down here? We got a painting. Let's see if we can get a home for this painting. No, wall sign. Okay. Now, does that stop people from walking it by? I just want to put a sign here so I can change it to maybe look like a house. I'm not sure what options are available. You know what? I guess I'll probably just make it a key. Let's take a look in the basement. Okay, floors can be put in. Looks like some of this furniture was put in. Let's go add in some more. Want to make sure these chests have the right things. Coins. We don't want coins in here, do we? Low. Low. I guess we could have coins in these. This is apparel. That's right. Apparel. Let me double check. Do I have coins in all of these rooms in the chest? No, these other ones have apparel. Okay, let's go. You know what? Maybe this one was supposed to be apparel. This has coins in it. This has coins. Not sure how many coins we can fit in one chest. But you know what? Maybe we'll have all of these bedrooms here hold coins. Just because we might have a decent amount of money. Let's just make sure we have somewhere to put it. But these ones, we'll set this for apparel. We'll have to double check these other ones after, I think. But you know what? Let's just cancel these since no one's making them. And we can put these other ones in their place. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Making progress. How are we doing for actual clay bricks? Plenty of clay bricks still. Nothing to worry about. Get this added in here. Probably should have double checked this earlier. I want to make sure there isn't rocky soil here. We want plain dirt. Looks okay. I think I checked these already. Either way, we don't really need the resources. But I don't want to just bury them. I feel better digging them out. Let's stylize these appropriately. Okay, and we'll stylize the other pieces once they're built. Looks like someone's going to put in that sign. Someone must have picked it up, otherwise it wouldn't be red. Okay, let's make that a key. And let's see, what style do I have on this one? Just white. Yeah, I guess there isn't a picture of a house on here. Yeah, they can go down no problem. Okay. How is the underwater dirt collection? Yeah, there's more. I guess anytime we mine this away, it just falls down into the water. Now, does the dirt go bad under there? No, I guess not. It would just stay under there. It's going to take a little bit of time to mine all of this out. So ideally, we mine out a fair bit of this, maybe up until here or so. The plan is, we don't want the water to be at this level, because if it's at this level all the way here, they don't need to use the bridge to cross it. So I want to have this kind of no man's land, similar to how our moat is here, where no one can cross this. That way, it will force the enemies to use this bridge. Be close to our tower, we can shoot them as they pass. We don't want them further away, if we can avoid it. Okay, I think with this, we're going to call it a video. We're getting close to the hour mark. Let's pull up everything, turn on those trees we like to see. Okay, want to thank you for stopping by and watching episode 117. Welcome to Recap and Planning. So, we've been working on this river diversion here. Planning to have a second river connect to our moat here. Plan is to make it look more realistic. You know, right now the water goes down here, drops down, waterfall, drops down another waterfall, and then somehow spreads out this way. So the plan is going to have water come in through here, and I think it'll look a little bit more believable. We've also been working on somewhat of an underground bunker. So not just underneath the barn, but a layer under that. Got a few chambers we're working on. They're not needed right now. It's not important. It's not urgent, but we want to have them ready. I'm not going to be digging out any more here, I think, until we get this section done. I want to focus our digging efforts over there. I think here we might be able to fit another three, so another 6 rooms maybe. I don't want to get too close to the outside here. Ideally, we leave just as much space here. So what, 6? So we'll leave about 6 or so tiles on that side. And then we can do the same here. Idea is to put in another reinforced door here. We'll have another hallway going near the end. And then we'll have a series of bedrooms on this north and south side of that hallway. After that, if we still need more bedrooms, plan is to dig out a hallway here. And then probably not as close here. Probably have to leave a little bit of a gap just because we need to make use of this wall here. We got to make sure this is supported. I don't want to have a room, you know, kind of underneath these with supports if we can avoid it. I don't want that stuff to fall apart. We got plenty of room here to build though. Not worried about anything here falling apart really. We also did a first ritual here in our temple. We brought everyone we know. Fortunately, some of them weren't happy because they don't follow the Oak Brethren. Hopefully we can convert them, that's the plan. So we'll be having more and more ceremonies. Barley's coming in, good to see. Might need to slow down our booze production with barley. I feel like we've been running out lately. Anyway, once again, I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, and have a good one, everybody.